So I'm here with Yo Murphy, who is we're in Tampa, right?
Yes, sir.
And he's really running the show for strength and conditioning for Keith Thurman in the lead up to his fight with Manny Pacquiao on July 20th. So Yo, we were just talking off camera a few minutes ago about the work you've been doing with Keith. If you can elaborate a little bit what you guys have been doing, when you started, and what that preparation will look like going into fight week.
Well, we're about 4 weeks in now. This is the middle of our 4th week. What we've really been focused on is a little bit of strength, but mostly focused on is power. You got to be kind of careful with boxers as far as how much strength you do, knowing they have to hit a certain weight. And so we've been dabbling in that early. Now we're in his, really starting his second phase, and just focusing on power. He's already got the skill down. We're just trying to make sure that we get his asymmetries right, everything that we found in our testing. We just really focus on a couple priorities.
And what would you say Keith's strengths are as far as from an athletic standpoint?
That's it. Very athletic. Keith is a guy that a lot of the movements that we've been doing and a lot of the strength techniques that we've been asking him to do, from lifts to counter movement plyos, for strength. It takes him a couple of times to figure it out, and then his body just reacts really well. He has great body awareness and understands the movement patterns quick.
Now, how long have you guys been working together overall?
This is it, 4 weeks. I've known Keith and known about him, known the people that he's been with for years, but this is our first go around.
So after the long layoff, after the Danny Garcia fight and the elbow surgery and the travel and the marriage and then getting back against Lopez, do you think that he felt like he's at a place where he needs this type of work, in order to face somebody like Pacquiao?
I think we've talked a few times. Keith, he's a gladiator. He goes in and he fights with whatever he's got, and he's done everything, so much of it on his own outside of his team in the ring, the strength and conditioning. And my big pitch to Keith was, give yourself a break. Let your mind think about the skill portion of it. Let us, the experts in this industry, the sports scientists, figure your body out and put a program for you so you can be on autopilot while we're going through this. His reasoning for doing it, I couldn't tell you. I'm just glad he chose us and said yeah.
Excellent. So you're going to be out in Las Vegas during fight week with him right up until dressing room and all final preparation?
Yeah, I plan on it. Yeah, for sure.
So Yo, thank you for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you
you
guys.